All right, everyone. So we're back here 9-4 today. It's on multiplying and dividing. So we're going to go pretty quickly here. Number one here, our vocabulary, it's a rational expression is in its simplest form when its numerator and denominator are polynomials that have no common factors. All right, so if you missed that, it says factors over there. So no common factors, or you could say divisors. So divisors. Right? It just means that there's nothing that they can divide out that comes out of both of them. So here, we've got these two. It's asking us to multiply them. So 3x squared plus 5x minus 2 over x minus 5 times x squared minus 25 over 3x squared minus 7x plus 2. Okay? So first thing that I'm going to try and do is break it up into its factors because maybe I can cancel something out. So I'm going to look at this, I'm going to say, can I factor that? Well, yes you can, and I did it already for us. So it comes into 3x minus 1 times x plus 2. That's over the x minus 5 still. Now over here, we're going to factor the numerator, that's difference of squares. So that's x plus 5 x minus 5. The denominator now will factor into 3x minus 1 times x minus 2. All right. Once I've got that, now I can see a couple things that will factor out here. So I'm going to pick up a different color here so you can see the difference. Crossing out things that are opposites here. So those two cancel. All right, the x minus 5s will cancel. Now, to finish it off here, I've got x plus 2 times x plus 5 all over the x minus 2. Okay, all I'm going to do is just multiply the numerator part. So that'll get us an x squared, a plus 7x, and a plus 10. All over x plus 2 still. Okay, so that's our numerator now. That's simplified. Like I said, that's just multiplying. The next thing, state any restrictions. That's very important. What can x not be equal to? X cannot be equal to what? What will make this undefined? Well, right here, this will make it undefined. So that's 5. X cannot be equal to 5. What else can it not be equal to? Well, this will get me 1/3. So it can't be 1/3. And this one will get me 2. So 2 will also not be allowed. All right? So each of those are values that will make the denominator equal to 0. So those are all on my list of things that x cannot be. So those are all your restrictions. X cannot be equal to those things. All right. Try check understanding number 1 on your own. We're going to scroll down to the next part. Going down, here we go. All right, dividing rational expressions. 3 minus y over 2x minus 1, x plus 5. Okay, that's getting divided by 6y minus 3 times 2x minus 1, x minus 1, or x minus 7. All right. So this is our question. We're asked to divide these two. What's the opposite of division? Well, we can multiply by a reciprocal. So that's what we're going to try first here. 3 minus y over 2x minus 1, x plus 5, times, now we're going to flip the numerator and denominator, all over 6y minus 3. Okay, now go through, simplify things. I notice these right away. They're opposites, but they have a negative in them. So I'm going to take the negative out of up here. So it's like having -1 times, and it's y minus the 3. Okay, so I'm just reversing the order and putting the negative out front. Now I can cancel these out. Those cancel. 2x minus 1, I see those cancel. I'm left with the -1 times the x minus 7 and the x plus 5. Okay, oh, and the 6. All right, so those are the things that I got left. Now, let's just multiply it out, and we're done. So now, this I'm going to flip-flop so that the positive number stays first. So it's 7 minus x over 6x plus 30. Okay, now, the big important part is what values of x can it not be equal to? And because there's a y in here, what values of y can it not be equal to? So let's go through all my denominators. All the way up here, I've got 1/2 in the original problem. So I've got 1/2. It cannot be. I've got -5. It cannot be. All right, now for y's, there's nothing in there in this side. On this side, I've got 1/2 again, and then 7 for x. Okay? No y's there either. But then we take the reciprocal. So when we take the reciprocal and we flip-flop this, now I've got y in the denominator. What value of y would make that equal to 0 in that exact step? Well, 3. 3 would make that equal to 0. There's no y's over here. Both of these I have accounted for, 1/2 and -5. Down here I've got -5 still accounted for. We're good. Those are the values that they cannot be equal to. This is our final multiplied out or divided out equation, and we're done. All right, try number 2 on the check understanding, and good luck.